This time on Sailing Intermission, we work on the lazarette seats in the cockpit.
And Karen likes doing those long strokes.
Steve thinks I'm going bungee jumping.
We take a wild walk in the woods.
I do some jumping jacks.
And of course, we're dancing. It's nice that the weather's good where we can sit out and have morning coffee.
Sit out and have afternoon wine, evening wine.
Hey, you're talking my language. After 35 years, this lazarette seat hinges up. It's actually some kind of wood with fiberglass over it, but apparently at some point the fiberglass cracked, water got in, rotted the wood, so we're going to replace it. So have this marine grade fur. It's 3/4 inch. It's not only put together with waterproof glue like exterior plywood, but the core layers are much higher quality than what you can buy at like Home Depot or something. So I'm fitting the hinges on. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work to make it the wood fit perfectly, but we're getting there. We'll have the hinges on, backing washers on the other side, nylock nuts. It's kind of ready. It's been sanded. It's kind of ready to stain. Uh, Gonna try a little bit of stain and poly. You know, if it doesn't work out, we'll just sand it and put a white top side or all grip on it. Not sure if we'll like this stain. Doesn't have poly on it. Sometimes it's hard to tell. We're trying to pick up some of the teak that stained dark that we recently did. Put a little poly on it, starting to shine up a little bit. Our folding chairs. We had some guests over and sat on the back of the boat. Nice evening. Kind of the finished lazarette seat. We keep a step stool on it to help, transition. We have one down low too. Our guests have left and working on the other seat, lazarette seat. Of course, every time we do a project, both the salon gets, messy, as does the cockpit or wherever we're working at.
When we had our guest in, we took the dinghy out and had a little bit of fuel delivery issue. We think that the part that connects the fuel line to the Mercury outboard may have been the problem. So we replaced it and hopefully it's fixed.
Meanwhile, secondary to all the rains we've had, Karen's bailing out the dinghy, and we may take it out a little bit later today or tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be ready to go. Oh yeah, I really like those long, hard strokes.
We have to go back and forth between the port side lazarette and the starboard side lazarette. You poly maybe the underside of one, you have to let it cure, and then you can poly the other side while one's curing. But It takes a long time, has taken several days just going back and forth.
Just to recap, our cockpit work, basically the wood where the instruments sit needed refinishing, sanded it down, put several coats of poly on it, and it has a very rich, dark hue to it. Therefore, yes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Therefore, when we had to replace the lazarette seats, I had mentioned they were kind of a thin layer of fiberglass over wood, but over the 30-something years, they cracked and got water in the wood rot, and they got mushy. So
No fun to step on.
Right, and so I hate a mushy seat.
We actually had to drive about 2.5 hours to get the wood to do the lazarette. So it's been a rather lengthy project, I'll say.
It's marine grade plywood, basically, and we've been redoing it a little, and we decided to kind of match the dark hue of the wood we recently finished in the cockpit, so it's kind of dark, and we use a UV inhibitor exterior polyurethane on it, and you have to kind of lift it up and paint one side and
Let it dry.
yes.
We also stained it, of course, so had to wait for that
We
to
did.
soak in and be ready.
That's why we're going for the dark colors.
Yeah. And it's several coats of polyurethane. Y'all know how I like to paint and poly, but it's getting a little old, just saying. But it's almost done.
You are a little polyamorous. I mean, wait, what's the word? Poly girl.
Yeah, there, I like that. Plus, we've been also fighting with the rain. It's just been raining.
Rain.
And we look in the forecast, we look at radar, we look at all kinds of things, and it looks good. Put on a coat of poly, and 15 minutes later it starts to rain.
Right.
I'm like, okay, that was good. So we've been fighting with the rain. Now you can see it's a beautiful day. Things have cooled off. The rain's gone, hopefully, for the next couple of days. We've also had quite a few visitors that have come in.
Yes, we have.
That's been fun, but it's hard to do videoing when you're entertaining at Hotel Isabella.
Right. So the work never stops, it seems like, we're not really employed, except we do work for sailing vessel Isabella.
It's boat life, baby.
Yeah. We rub her and clean her, and it's funny, no matter how much I rub on her, the boat stays the same length.
Yeah. All right. We know where he's going.
What?
But what we're doing now, I'm just going to change the subject before we get in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
What we're doing now will last a long time, and so it'll be awesome.
Okay, the bugs came out, so now we're walking back. We didn't really put any off or anything. Looks like Karen's gonna bungee jump on this windy day. Haha. It's really a shame she has bikini bottoms on under that shirt. I do like watching Karen jump up and down. Hey, let me show you how to do jumping jacks.